Hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this news video. I am the Ninjaneer, and today is going to be a little different than normal. We're going to be talking more about the things that I like today because there was not a terribly large amount of news that happened in the news today for Aptera. So yeah, here we go. Nearly 600 slots were filled in a month for Aptera, and then things that I like. That's it. That's the whole set of topics. So let's go ahead and jump in and make it happen. Alright folks, I don't know how many of you remember the original Accelerator program and how it filled over the course of a much longer period than what Aptera was expecting. This program is nothing like that because it is almost halfway, it is more than halfway filled after a mere month, and it does not seem to be slowing down as I can tell. It's more like a flat line when it comes to a consistent number of people investing over every single day. The numbers aren't exactly the same, but on average, this program is going faster than what the Accelerator program did when it was originally conceived. And so I think that that is a great thing. Who knew that matching dollar for dollar the amount that you invest up to a certain point would be a, fantastic game changer when it comes to that kind of situation. Apparently Aptera thought so, and they were right. So the first thing that I liked this week was a video by Talos of EV. He basically went over why he likes covering startups and why he takes EV startups seriously. I'm not going to spoil his reasons, but I am going to talk about my reason for looking into startups and liking startups and covering startups and following them and all that kind of stuff. The reason why I'm into that kind of stuff is because it is a fantastic expression of what positivity can do for the rest of the world. Every company was a startup at some point or another. Every successful company was a startup at some point. Everybody was really close to bankruptcy. Everybody was really close to failing at one point or another. The reason why it is important to talk about startups as they are happening, especially the ones that really have the potential to change the world, is the support that they can garner from getting support from us and spreading that support around, spreading that news around to people is monumental. It can be the make or break of the company itself. And so when people are positive and helping out and trying to lift up a company, trying to do things for humanity, it just does wonders for society in general. It's just good for society. That is how we got to where we are right now. We wouldn't have technology and microchips if it weren't for the U.S. supporting the space program. We wouldn't have any of this stuff really without concerted effort and belief and intelligence and people trying to aspire to be more than what we are currently. It's just a fact of life that as you are better, more positive as a society gets better. So yeah, just being good, being positive, covering things that have the potential to change the world and spreading that knowledge to everyone makes the world a better place. And that's my reason for taking EV startups and things like that seriously, because it is seriously an exercise of bringing out the best in humanity and showing people what that potential can be. Trucked Up EVs has done it again. I have been kind of following his channel recently, and yeah, it is really cool to hear a truck guy, like a truck user's take on a truck of this nature, of this truck known as Slate. The reason why it is so interesting is because the perspective of somebody who actually owns and uses and works trucks for work is very different than somebody who, like myself, only uses his vehicle as a commuter to, change the world by making sure that the antenna's pointed the right way. It is interesting to see the perspective of somebody different, especially when that somebody has so much practical knowledge when it comes to how trucks are used. It's a good thing to see. So this particular video, he talks about the ins and outs of what he believes are the positives and negatives of the Slate Truck as it exists, or as rather it was presented during the Slate reveal. Very good video, and I would suggest checking it out. All right, we are at an article now. It's like, how did we get here? I thought we were talking about, things that I liked on YouTube. Yeah, we are. The reason why I'm talking about this particular article is because it is done by a YouTube channel that was, that is called Supercar Blondie. They did a comprehensive breakdown of their thoughts and opinions on the 300-mile journey that Aptera took some time ago, about a month ago now. So this is one of the most comprehensive takes, and brought out a bunch of things that I didn't even think of when it came to the road trip. So I would suggest checking it out just for the sake of getting a new perspective on that road trip from somebody who isn't necessarily super interested in Aptera from a like, oh, I'm gonna buy this tomorrow situation, more like a novelty, this is a really cool thing interested. So yeah, to get that perspective, I would say check out this article. Alright, so Ben Sullins is a guy who I talk about on this channel quite a bit as well these days, and he made a video about the blackout in Spain. He did a great job of elaborating on what happened and why, and how that investigation is still ongoing. So yeah, it's just a really well-researched and well-done video. So I would suggest you guys check it out if you are at all curious about the ins and outs of power generation or grid design and things of that nature. Alrighty, so have you ever wanted to know the best ways to get the most out of your EV from every aspect of that angle? Yeah, I would say check this video out, because they are now the gold standard when it comes to understanding the intricacies of EV ownership, and this video is a great testament to that. I had a lot of questions, and I still have a lot of questions, and I will continue to have questions with respect to what it is I need to do to maintain my EV of the future. This video does a great job of going into depth and detail about what that process is and how to get the most out of your EV. So yeah, if you haven't already checked this video out, check it out. This was the last thing that I saw before I started editing my script and getting onto the actual camera. So yeah, check it out if you can. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Ninjaneer. If you like this video, please do all the YouTube-y things like subscribe and all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna restart that.
We're gonna do what? I'm ready when you are. Let me know what you have in mind.
Why are you listening to me? Hold on, let's go ahead and...